I decided just for a moment like this, I might finally wrap up this little series on the carving of the Alpine St. Nicholas. As you can see, I have already done the eyes, and they were a lot of work. That was something, like I said, I had to do it off camera so I could kind of really focus on it, and so we certainly took care of that. I'm going to take a little 240 grit and try to do a little sanding here to make the face come out a little bit smoother after all the carving and work has been done. And you can see this one came out with a little bit of a bigger face than the other one, and so we're going to put the work into that, make it so it just brightens things up here a little bit. And just wanted to come on and say that this seems to be a better day. I will say I kind of got a little tired yesterday from doing all I was doing, just to kind of put all the work into everything, and that is kind of why I decided I'd come on today and do this. Sorry about that. I mean, you know, I'm just kind of getting really bad allergies lately and forgetting what I'm doing, but you know, there's kind of the things where with how this recording is going, we know that people kind of see different expressions in the faces, and they all think different things, and sometimes it kind of comes off a little bit differently to one than it does to another. And I will say that the work can be quite an enjoyment once you get a hang of it. It just happened today that I've been updating my Facebook page, and to tell you all a little bit more about Instagram, I've had little issues with it in the past where I've always wanted to get on there to message people frequently and talk about things, and sometimes, I mean, you know, they just wouldn't let me do it. They'd suspect me of being a robot, tell me there was suspicious activity on my account, and thinking I was hacked or whatever. And so that's kind of the reason why with the last account I set up, I kind of set it up just to keep in touch with a few, but thinking after Christmas or after the holidays, I might even consider kind of setting it up as a craft page again and getting back to doing the same old work with it again. And so, you know, it just so happens that there are just little rules in life. Sometimes you just kind of have to follow them, and little algorithms, and sometimes it can be a little hard to keep up with things here and there as they go. But I do want to say that things have been busy for me with my shows, getting out, seeing people, meeting people, and I've been having to kind of get so much busier lately in life that there's not been quite as much time for the recreation I used to have, because people I'd go places to talk to were working in those places. And so I just have a little more to say about that. So I've been getting notifications to my Facebook business page that people are commenting on and really liking my work, having a lot of good to say, and think it's getting around holiday time to where it really gets that way, thinking that I might consider kind of keeping things up a little bit, and maybe even in after Christmas set up my Etsy with some items, and possibly get to the point where people will be using gift cards, maybe make it a busy season, probably get to be able to make a little bit better, more sales. And so that's what I'm hoping for there. And as for how things are turning out so far, there's just a little bit more I'm going to tell you later on. I'm going to kind of wrap up this series for now and decided this would be my final video for it, and had to make it very short, but long enough. 5 minutes here is good enough. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.